ActionAid Kenya is an organization registered and governed in Kenya. It is also a part of a global federation working in 45 countries. We work in partnership with communities living in poverty and exclusion, especially women and their institutions, to change their lives for good. ActionAid Kenya has been working for over 40 years, tackling the root causes of poverty and exclusion that holds communities from realizing their full potential. ActionAid Kenya is run by a two-tier structure, that is, a General Assembly and Board, and management. The Executive Director and ActionAid International Representative are ex-officio members of the board with no voting rights. The board works closely with the Executive Director and the management to oversee implementation of the strategic plan. In realization of the fact that poverty affects women and girls more disproportionately than men and boys, ActionAid Kenya has taken deliberate steps to work with and invest in women and girls living in poverty and exclusion. This has been done through programming around women leadership, such as realizing the not more than 2/3 gender rule, protection from domestic violence, where we create an environment that facilitates communities to get rid of harmful cultural practices such as patriarchy, FGM, and violence against women in domestic and public spaces, and effecting economic empowerment through women collectives. Survival isn't enough. Our partnership aims to ensure that communities we work with have their basic needs that are enshrined in Chapter 4 of the Kenya's Constitution as basic rights, whereby every Kenyan is entitled to access clean and safe water, quality education, and primary health care. Our partnership aims at ensuring that at least 120,000 people living in poverty and exclusion access these basic services, and also the government's institutions take significant steps and measures to enhance delivery of public service. Together with the communities, we tackle the underlying causes of poverty by creating livelihoods through agriculture, irrigation, related rural and urban business initiatives. Most importantly, ActionAid Kenya encourages the communities through community-led advocacy to work with their local governments to access these rights by creating models that enable them to engage with the local, county, and national government. We work directly with communities and their institutions in 14 counties in Kenya, including Isiolo, Kitui, Garissa, Embu, Makueni, Taita Taveta, Kilifi, Mombasa, Kakamega, West Pokot, Baringo, Homa Bay, Migori, and Kajiado, while working in partnership with other organizations in 4 other counties: Tana River, Siaya, Bungoma, and Nairobi. In the last 5 years alone, the partnership has rescued 645 girls from female genital mutilation, now safe in 5 rescue centers built by our partnership, empowered over 20,000 girls to say no to FGM through our sensitization programs, over 9,500 boys, 1,600 religious and community leaders are today supporting the fight against FGM. Over 370 young mothers are back in school after early pregnancy. The partnership has also provided paralegal support to help over 1,200 survivors of gender violence to get justice, trained over 2,000 women in counties to take leadership positions, and sensitized and persuaded over 19,000 men to support their women in leadership. In the last 5 years alone, the partnership has sensitized over 56,000 people on child rights and gender issues, provided water access and irrigation support to almost 90,000 farmers in drought-prone areas, and supported over 19,000 farmers in remote areas with market access for their produce. With the partnership, we have also set up 225 water harvesting projects across Kenya as a demonstration for counties to replicate and emulate. The youth are key to development, and our partnership has created 95 youth training forums across Kenya to equip the youth for a better future. Our work has traditionally been funded by organizations such as UKAID, Danida, DFAT Australia, NISA Netherlands, and foundations such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Big Lottery Fund, Urgent Action, and increasingly from corporate donors in Kenya, such as the Safaricom Foundation and Kenya Power and Lighting, among others. In addition to this, we also received support from child sponsors from the UK, Spain, Italy, Ireland, Greece, and Sweden. We are also getting funds from Kenyans and have also received massive support from ActionAid Kenya staff, board members, General Assembly members, and the alumni. But there's still a long way to go. 1 in every 3 homes in Kenya still lacks access to clean water. All our children are still not in school, and 1 out of 4 girls and women continue to experience gender-based violence. Please register to support us today. With your support, we can reach many more communities to enable them change their lives for good. Inua mama!